Sports Life Talk.
Hey,
You rockin' with Sports Life Talk. Hot topics with Sports Life Talk. So come and get you some Sports Life Talk. They let us in the game, now we calling the shots. Things will never be the same, so forget what you thought. Cause life without sports ain't nothing but talk. Here we go now, finally a show that makes your heart pound. Profound, wonder what's running up through your thoughts now. About to drown all podcasts that be watered down. Tell them clowns it's a new era, and it's starting now. 5 total strangers, the 5 Power Rangers, approaching Sports Life Talk from 5 different angles. Get ready for the change up. We done turned the flame up. The topics that we bring up, we about to blow this thing up. Yeah, let's get it cracking. KT the head coach and Ms.Manhattan. Gemini Jones holds the throne, she be calling them out. Mr. United Surgeon B. Jones, the mouth of the South. From the cover athlete to the yeet of the week, we got what you need. We dropping what's hot in the streets. From copping new sneaks to locals popping, doing big things. When gossip and tea, like Kimberly, pour you a dream. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, let the show begin. Sports Life Talk, who is them? Went from not listening and now you're tuning in. If you're feeling what you're hearing, tell a friend, tell a friend. Thank you for listening, now let the show begin.
Let's go.
Welcome to another episode of Sports Life Talk, where life without sports is just talk. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get my lighting together because I look like a really bad tanned woman right now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's up. But anyway, it is what it is.
That ain't what you were saying back behind stage, though. That's all the thing.
I can't repeat that.
You trying not to get fined?
Trying not to get fined. You know, last time I think I said a little something, and I think we got a little bill in the mail. So
Kevin
I gotta
paid
try
it.
to.
Kevin
They didn't. They come to get us, so y'all better be ready.
I didn't mean to, y'all. It just, it just slipped out.
You were just being Gemini. Yeah, we know.
I really was. Yes, I was. But anyway, good evening, everybody.
Good
How
evening.
y'all doing?
Good evening.
Good.
Hey.
Y'all been
I
enjoying
missed
all this
y'all
rest?
last week.
Day.
Yes.
I missed you.
Y'all been enjoying all this
and
rest?
y'all last week.
Enjoying all this what?
What
All
rest?
this rest?
Oh, I'm about to go on some
Rest, what
PTO.
rest?
That's what I'm saying. Y'all been chilling. Y'all been living life sugar sweet. We had a little surge in the views, and y'all just say we're gonna take the week off.
Y'all, I think you was right along with us with that week off.
Oh.
I think you was the reason why
I
we
think
had
you request.
right.
Say it again. Yes. Say it again.
Semantics. Move on. Get control of the show.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all, it is Wednesday, August 10th. This is episode 151. But before I get to that, I gotta introduce my peoples back together again. To the side of me, I got Mr. Mouth of the South. You look like you got a lot of stuff on your mind today.
No, I'm in a good place. I'm just happy to be here. Plus, I got some great news today. The Breakfast Club is no longer going to be doing their show, so it is a lane for Sports Life Talk. It look like they got to open it. We're about to get millions of viewers to come check us out now. Now that the Breakfast Club ain't doing it no more, they got time. Right? So
I don't think they're canceling the whole Breakfast
They're
Club.
not canceling the show.
I think
she's leaving.
Angela Yee is leaving. Yeah.
but then when you can't send out messages like the Breakfast Club is no more, then why are they saying
That's not what she said. She said,
You have to-
you know it is no more.
Oh,
Yeah.
wordplay.
And you got to
Okay,
read
that's
all
cute.
of it.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
It was.
Well, anyway, y'all can still watch us instead of the Breakfast Club. They ain't gonna do it no more.
So should we be called like the dinner club? Since we I'm just asking. Okay, no, all right.
No.
And then beneath me, as usual, is the head coach, KT. How you doing, sir?
Oh, Gemini, I'm surviving. Back on
He's
this.
back in school now, so
It's rough. Then I had to go to meet the teacher tonight for my oldest. So
okay.
yeah.
He got a new little tone about himself, don't he, Pam?
Yeah, you do.
He a little
Yeah.
subdued.
You gotta
He
try
been
to
toned
keep him
down.
in summer, like
He been wilding all summer.
yeah. Red Cup, you got a Red Cup with you tonight?
Nah, Red Cup got retired until a holiday.
Okay, I got you. Then of course we have the lovely Ms.Manhattan down there. You're looking a little fuzzy, but we still see the beauty though. The beauty's still shining through.
Yeah. I'm seeing the fuzzy. I think it's the rain. The rain is hating on my
Yeah,
internet.
sure it's the rain. Does it
It's
rain?
okay because I look a whole different shade than what I really am. So it's
No, hold up, Gemini. She tried to blame it on the rain. Come on now.
blame
It is
it
the
on
rain.
the rain. Wasn't that a Milli Vanilli song?
Yeah. Okay, you wasn't rude.
All right, y'all. So, in case y'all didn't notice, I got my bottom braces, so I struggle to talk a little bit. So, if I start, B. Jones, you did not have to lean in like that.
Well, I was trying to see him. I'm like, yeah.
Well, BJ, that's why you didn't notice. That's why her lighting is off.
She bling bling every time we come around my city. Bling bling.
I really hate y'all. I really do. Yeah. So I might be struggling a little bit tonight. My mouth's still a little sore. You know, it's okay.
That's what it is. Okay.
All right. So, like I said, this is episode 151 entitled Mr. 11 Rings. And of course, we are honoring none. Wait, was that it? Wait up? Was that a hold up?
Nah, that was 1-1.
Okay. I'm okay. Thank you. All right.
Mr. 11 Rings.
Thought you was giving me that church finger. Honoring none other than Mr. Bill Russell. So, Katie, tell us what we need to know.
All right, so a 5-time NBA MVP and a 12-time NBA All-Star, the centerpiece of the Celtics dynasty that won 11 NBA championships during his 13-year career, Bill Russell. He is widely considered to be one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He led the San Francisco Dons to 2 consecutive NCAA championships in 1955 and 1956. And he captained the gold medal-winning U.S. national basketball team at the 1956 Summer Olympics. Russell played in the wake of the Black Pioneers, just to name a few, Earl Lloyd, Chuck Cooper, and Sweetwater Clifton. And he was the first Black player to achieve superstar status in the NBA. He also served a 3-season stint as a player coach for the Celtics, becoming the first Black coach in the NBA and the first to win a championship. In 2011, Barack Obama awarded Russell to the Presidential Medal of Freedom for his accomplishments on the court and in the civil rights movement. It's so much great things about him that I don't want to take up too much time or bore y'all with my voice. So I'm going to throw it over to B and let him do the trivia for the week.
All right, for Sports Life Talk t-shirt. And you did well. Nobody hates your voice. Kill that, okay? Don't ever. You already know better than that. But for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, be the first one to go to our IG page. The website is under rebuild right now. But go to our IG page and be the first person to answer this question. And I got a stipulation. There are a couple of you in the chat that are not allowed to answer this question. That's right. You will know who you are when I ask this question. But for a Sports Life Talk t-shirt, most people didn't realize that Bill Russell was born in West Monroe, Louisiana. He became the famous Celtics center. But for I want to know, give me the name of another famous Celtics center that was born in Shreveport, Louisiana. He also won a ring with the Boston Celtics and was also an NBA All-Star. Be the first one to get that question correctly, and I'm gonna show you some love. Let's go.
If somebody got my number, just text me. I'll give you out the answer on that one. This dude here just giving up layups. B. John, can I get a shirt?
Come on, man.
Can I get a shirt? Can I just go ahead?
What you wearing right now? What you wearing right now?
That doesn't
I'm
matter.
still
I want to
waiting
know.
on my hat.
I want what
You
Pam
got
shirt?
the hat.
Pam, you got everything you need.
got your hat like 3-4 months ago.
Somebody dropping. They dropping it, Kevin. They dropping it.
Yeah, Dennis, we already sent you a shirt though, man. You and we said go to IG.
Right.
Oh, KD, damn it, we got you.
Points.
We got you too. I think we probably owe you like 8 or 9 shirts, huh? KD, get on that.
All right, y'all. It is time for the Playmaker segment. Who is our You Got Next athletes this week?
Yeah, well, KD and Gemini, you would love this young lady if you met her. Her name is Tawana Smith. She joined the show to tell us how she found her success on and off the basketball court. When I tell you this woman does it all, she does it all. So please go and check out her episode as well as the rest of our Play Cousins on our You Got Next series.
Short and sweet.
Yeah, man, I gotta get to it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, who got a business?
I wait on the host to do her job.
Oh, my bad.
You know what, Pam? How about we do this? My bad. I keep calling you by your government, Gemini.
Right.
Let's because we know we got some lurkers out there, some creepy crawlers out there in the chat. But look, tell us about your experience Saturday. I wasn't able to attend. I know you went out there in that 104 degrees.
Y'all left me hot.
Hey, tell everybody though. This show off, show up and show out.
All right. So of course we always support Brooklyn at what is it, Brooklyn Cut?
Yep. Well, it's called Brooklyn's Cousin now, right? In the past, it was the New You. You are correct.
New You, right? So, apparently, everybody else had something to do, and me being who I am, I said, you know what? I'm gonna show up for Brooklyn. He always showing us love, so I went out there to Frisco on Main Street, and he always does a good back to school event, get the community involved, all that other good stuff. And it was a good time. It was hot. And I think Brooklyn set me up because next thing I know, I was at the sandwich table. And I was like, how many sandwiches you want? 1 or 2? And I was like, wait a minute. I got set up. Because he was like, help yourself. And then he walked away. It's like, wait a minute.
He got rid of you? Why you think he took you to the sandwiches? Was it just like, I'm hungry written on your face? Or
well, when I first got there, he was standing at the table with the sandwiches.
Okay.
And then when I got there, he was like, oh, yeah, get you some food. And he was like, zoop. I was like, wait, where you going?
That's how he always does. He's always on the go during that event.
Right. And then everybody kept coming. Was like, can I get a sandwich? I was like, look, I'm not the server here. Look, here, let me hand you this bun. Let me give you the hamburger buns. You get your own sandwiches. But I stayed for about maybe an hour and a half. It was a nice event. It was a lot of people out. He had a lot of different vendors there. Free food. They were passing out popsicles to the kids. I had to get 1 or 2 because again, it was hot.
Who you met though? I heard you was kicking it with Olympians.
I was. I didn't even know. I'm famous.
You gonna tell them who it was?
You gonna tell them who the name or Jeremy Warner?
Yeah, him. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness! Pam sending us a picture with the dude with 8 gold medals around his neck.
I don't know the dude's name.
No, because Brooklyn was like, "Come give me this picture." I was like, "All right, cool." And then he was like, he said, "Well, pull out your medal." I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "Well, let me get a picture for the podcast."
Well, Shawty was a rider. We appreciate you going out there, Pam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, y'all owe me.
Yeah, we owe you. We owe you.
It was hot. I had sweat in places that I didn't even know that I could sweat there.
Ew. But, just filthied up the whole show. All right, it was a beautiful moment, but we go. Yes, KD, you got a local spot.
We do it every year. I think this was our 3rd year because we did it the last 2 years.
Yep.
Too.
We did the last 2 years. Yep.
Yeah.
We'll all be available next time. It's just
I need Brooklyn to have this back to school situation in like October.
College back to school.
Right, it's always hot though, but hey, he shows us mad love.
He does. So shout out to him in his barbershop in Frisco.
Yes. And do we have a local athlete?
Yes, we do. Today we got not a local athlete, but a local athlete family. Shout out to the Ingram family. First and foremost, 2021 McDonald's All-American who went to Stanford, Harrison Ingram. He came out. And then this year, his younger sister, Lauren Ingram, goes to Hockaday and is nominated for all kind of volleyball awards. She recently chose to not go to Stanford, but she chose to go to Duke, all the way across the country, trying to establish a name for herself, find that lane for herself, but she's super dope. She also hurt herself last year as a junior, so this is going to be a great comeback story. She's recovering from an ACL injury. So, hey, I'm super excited to watch Lauren Ingram and also Harrison Ingram. So check out the Ingrams out of the DFW area. They are our local athletes of the week.
Awesome. All right, it is time for the toast. I just got a little swig of water. It's been a long day.
I got that drink.
I guess I'm drinking for y'all because I got some I got some wine.
I got that drink too. Let's go.
and-
Let's get it.
Yeah,
I don't even know what this
and
is.
I poured some tequila in my cup. So
She got that
Um,
drink
so
in her
this-
cup.
yeah, so the toast, this was last week's toast, but as y'all know, we rescheduled the show for this week. So my daughter had a huge tournament this weekend where we were outside all day, all weekend. So I was with Pam in the heat, just in another city right next door. So my drink of the week is basically like making your own homemade sports drink. So especially if you're in Texas, it's super hot everywhere in this whole entire state. So this is called the Tropical Blend, and it consists of 2.5 cups of water, a cup of coconut water, a 1/4 cup of sugar, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So you'll basically just shake the ingredients and go. You can mix it with some ice or just pre-make it in the fridge, and then you have your own sports drink instead of getting like Gatorade or Powerade or whatever. And my toast is going to go to Jaden Shaw for scoring her first goal in the National Women's Soccer League. The real kicker is she's only 17 years old. So my toast is going to her and toast to her parents, because when they're in sports and trying to get them to the next level, it's always intense and takes everything out of you. So toast to us and toast to her.
All right, y'all. Well, it is time for the kickoff question. So we are going to talk about legacy. So there's always the big GOAT debate, and it's always between LeBron and MJ, who's the GOAT. But what athlete or basketball player? Are we just talking about basketball?
Basketball, yeah.
All right, what basketball player before even the MJ era would y'all say had a big impact on the game of basketball?
Kevin, I'll go first because I don't know why I feel like you about to steal my name. I can just see you rolling it off the top of your head. So I'm like, let me get mine out first and foremost. And this question was intended to pay homage to, of course, Bill Russell, who I mean, at the end of the day, there's probably nobody who had a more impact on him from a civil rights perspective. I mean, to think that the locker rooms and some of the bus rides that he had to take where he wasn't even allowed to eat and sleep in hotels with the team is kind of almost parallel to a Jackie Robinson. But I'm gonna go with Dr. J. And let me tell you why. Because at the time when Dr. J was doing what he was doing, it was the ABA as well as the NBA. It was two different leagues. Doc had transformed basketball to where it was high flying. It was like him and Sidney Moncrief and a couple of other guys in the ABA that were just doing amazing things with the basketball. I still, to this day, there's a video of Dr. J having the ball going behind the backboard and then bringing it back around and getting that bucket. And it's just a testament to what he did for the game. I think he was marketable, right? Before there was Magic, before there was Bird, it was all of the Philadelphia 76ers and Dr. J, right? He had this whole moniker, knowing his real name is Julius Erving, right? So I'm going to say from an impact perspective and putting that branding on the game, I like what Dr. J did. He was one of my favorites for sure.
I wanted to go Kareem, and there's a lot of people in the comments saying Kareem because the skyhook. Have you ever seen that get blocked?
No. There's folks still doing the skyhook.
Yeah, well, they don't do it enough because that's an unstoppable move. But I'm going to go to a man in San Antonio.
Ooh,
Iceman? You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Iceman.
Iceman?
Because he could do what, B. Jones? He could do what?
You take that thing to the rack.
But he can finger roll.
Oh, that's right. Hey, George Gervin with the finger roll. Yep.
Finger roll. So I'm going to go with him.
I like George Gervin. I can respect that one. You think he made a big impact, though?
Man, it's just the Iceman. The finger roll, were we calling the finger roll before him?
I just knew you was going to say, when I said Dr. J, I knew you was going to say Wilt Chamberlain.
No, and the thing with Wilt, I keep that to myself, man. But, yeah.
He scored 100 points.
Okay, B. Jones, just like me going and scoring 100 points on some sixth graders right now. I mean, yeah. But, yeah, shout out to Wilt. KD, what you got? You got somebody?
I don't have anybody. I didn't know we was going to do a before time period. Yeah.
So that's who you think made the biggest impact? Who you think made the biggest impact?
Think about winning time.
Did he make a huge impact?
Yes. Are you talking about Magic?
Magic and Bird saved
Yes.
the NBA.
Easily.
And that's who I was gonna say. I was gonna say Larry Bird. That's his name.
Okay,
That's his
I can
name,
dig that.
Larry?
Yeah, him and Magic, that rivalry, that helped the NBA. And D, man, I'm not hating on Will. It's just, yeah, I am kind of hating on him. But we'll talk about that later, man. I'll text you.
I ain't got no hate for Will. Will bagged them all on the court, off the court. Will did his thing. You heard what I'm saying?
Okay, we talking about Will still doing that. Yes, high five. Well, no, I wouldn't even high five him because you may get some on your hand.
Nah, hey, but you know what? At the end of the day, the really it's only one answer, and that's Bill Russell. I don't know who Pam about to say, but I'm answering for Pam. It's Bill Russell because I mean, like I said, this dude was transcending to the game. 11 rings. Like we praised Tom Brady for 7 rings, but man, 11 rings is absolutely nuts, man. This dude got a ring that's in his pocket. He got a ring on everything and then one on his neck, right? So I'm just saying it's gonna be tough. And then, like I said, he came in a different era to where he was sitting on the bench every night, going on the road, being called the N-word. Can you imagine that? Like you sitting on the bench and that's what they trying to do to say to get you out of your game. I got to give it to Bill Russell too.
And with all that being said, how come he's not known for being the greatest player of all time?
You want to know why?
That's so.
The same reason why we don't talk about Jim Brown, because them boys had some words to say about Caucasians. They had some stuff that they came out and said that people at that time didn't really like and didn't want to hear. Like Bill Russell has went on record of saying he didn't even like Boston. He played for Boston, but hated the city of Boston because they treated him so badly. So anytime you do that Colin Kaepernick lane, right, that Jim Brown lane where you stand up for us, they ain't gonna like you. They ain't gonna mention your name. But they had to show that man that respect because he won. He won on the court. He won off the court. He just consistently won.
But the thing is, he didn't even show his full game because he had handles and he could shoot. He was LeBron before LeBron because he wanted his team to be involved.
I can subscribe to that. I can subscribe to that, Kev.
Yeah, they said it. They said he had a sweet jumper. I think he was a lefty.
Play defense.
Yeah, they
play
say
defense every night.
He could go out there and got 30 like Wilt, but he got 15, getting like 23 boards.
Well, Wilt was getting like 50 a night. I think he averaged 55 points in one season. He was our cover athlete one night.
Yeah,
so
was. Yeah, but how many championships did Wilt get compared to Bill?
I don't know.
He only got 2. He only got 2.
Yeah.
So that 100 points is great.
But he scored 100 points though, Kevin.
Yeah, that's a monster feat, B. Jones. I can't hate on him on that, but like I said, man, stop bringing it up.
100 points.
Saying it. Yeah,
he scored 100 points.
Kobe could have did that. They took him out the game. He had 6 and 9 on the Mavericks in 3 quarters. You know he could have came out there and got 100 if he wanted to.
Pam, you on mute.
Oh, y'all want to go ask me what my pick was?
Yeah, let's hear. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with Junior Bridgman. Shout out to
something told me you was gonna say your uncle. Something
He's
told me.
not my uncle. He's actually my cousin.
Oh, I knew in the heart of me. I said, if anything, Pam would at least say her family member, her uncle. That's what I was saying to myself. But tell us about Junior. Tell us about Junior.
He got drafted to the LA Lakers, but he got traded to the Bucks, and I think he played for the Clippers as well for a short amount of time. But most of his career was with the Bucks.
Did he get buckets?
Right now,
was he cold?
Yeah, he's a billionaire right now. I will say he was. I don't know about his NBA game.
Now wait a minute,
his investment game was on.
I gotta call you Pam now, because if he worth $1 billion and we sitting up here scratching,
you might want to look at that net worth. You
need to holler at him, man. We'll put a business plan together and everything.
Hey, I got a show. Check it out.
We serious. Tell him this ain't no play. This ain't no game. We've been doing this for 3 years. Tell him we about that action.
I'm not gonna be able to get past his wife.
Oh, Lord. Women.
Well, why bring him up? Don't even bring him up anymore if you can't get past white B. Jones. Okay, so we got somebody that's related to a billionaire. We got somebody that froze up in front of Dak. Lord Jesus.
Her resume go deeper than Dak. She kicked it with Tennessee Titans.
Dak was the biggest one. He's
Tennessee Titans too. Yeah, that's right. Dak could have put us on. You're right.
Yeah, he could have. We could have.
All I should do was just say, "Hey, Dak." She could even say that.
That's why you fuzzy down there. All right, going on with the
hey, Jim, I was gonna say she's like an old Nintendo game, don't you? You can go blow your cartridge and come back.
Like she about to disappear on Jumanji or something. All right, going on with the Manhattan Project.
He said, "Go blow." What'd you say? Go blow your cartridge.
Go blow in the cartridge. You know, you have to blow in
I cannot stand y'all.
Boy, hey, was feverish with that, man. I'm telling you, hey, it wasn't nothing to blow in that cartridge, man.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I don't have a mad question asking for y'all tonight. The drink of the week is the tropical blend sports drink. Are any of y'all into Breaking Bad? The show Breaking Bad?
Yes.
Yeah, I haven't watched
Are you the only one, B?
It's probably a top 3 show of all time.
It is one of the top
easy,
like best shows. Yeah,
it's not even a debate. I refuse to even entertain somebody that tries to tell me that Breaking Bad ain't good.
Yes, yeah. So they have statues of Walter White and Jesse Pinkman. They were unveiled a couple weeks ago in New Mexico. So if y'all are ever in the area, take a picture or just go and see it. Again, the show is, or you can watch the show too, so that way you know what we're talking about. The show is bomb. And then another topic for the week, Chloe Kelly. She plays for the England women's soccer team. She scored the winning goal in the 110th minute against Germany. So if you Google her name, instead of her being known for the shot that she made, she's being known, it's like controversy of how she celebrated. So she scored the goal, they won, and then she took off her shirt. So, of course, she had her sports bra on, and, you know, sports bras are very covering. So they kind of felt some type of way. I think it's even like a card offense. So I think she gets either a yellow card, maybe even a red card. So what are y'all's thoughts on this? So, like, if a dude were to do it, it would be that he scored the goal, not that he took his shirt off.
Man,
so
one of the most iconic moments is when Brandy Chastain did that.
I'm surprised it's a card. I can't believe that's a card that they giving it. And was that just in a regular game, or was that like in a championship game? Or
I can't remember what it was. It might have been.
So just for taking off her shirt with a sports bra?
Yeah, like she took off her shirt. She still had her sports bra on, but that was her celebration. Man, I think you're so
like they
at
ain't
the
never
moment.
seen breasts before. They
crazy
see
because Terrence just won his little D3 championship, and then I look on the TV. First thing he do is take his shirt off. Like, what are you doing?
He came out of Jersey, man.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing?
Now, I can understand if she had a Janet Jackson moment or something, but
yeah, I'm with y'all on that one. That's crazy. Was it a dope goal? And then you got to understand what scoring in 110th minute means. Like, that's not only the end of the game, but that's crazy. You know, game ain't nothing but that. So that was like overtime. So she scored in overtime to put the game away. So I'm like, hey, celebrate, do your thing.
Please look at
show her ass to nobody, so she was good.
Look at what Elena just put in there. Just put that.
Just don't.
No, I'm not gonna put it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. And the naked squatter, that's wild, y'all.
Yeah,
wild.
Yeah, I'm with Katie Damon, man. I'm just. They need to watch P Valley because then they'll get over all of that. They wouldn't even worry about that.
Yeah, so maybe they should reconsider the rule. FIFA needs to reconsider the rule. So as y'all know, we're watching Winning Time. I think we're behind on episodes, so we're just gonna go ahead and wrap it up, and we'll finish that next.
Yeah,
episode.
I didn't watch episode 6.
I watched all of them. I just finished it this weekend.
How many episodes is it, KT?
Like 8, isn't it?
10.
Oh.
It's 10. Okay, so I ain't got but 4 more to go. So we're gonna finish it up next weekend, right, man?
Yeah. Yes.
All
Let's
right,
go ahead
cool,
and finish it.
Yep.
So y'all got 1 week to watch 4 episodes.
I already didn't watch it. They'll be waiting on us. We'll wait for like 8 months.
It has been forever. All right, so that's all I got for the Manhattan Project. Thank y'all.
Okay, KD, look at her. She got the Nintendo right. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah, it happened every time at about that 30-minute mark. Her stuff become HD. It be 4K up in this thing, man. She be crystal clear. It's struggling at first though.
Ooh, yeah, be struggling. All right, y'all. So it is time for the Uncut Gem. All right. So I just want the listeners to know that I do not like to give these three my uncut gems because I like to catch them off guard. I like the real rawness of it. So I just want y'all to know what I'm about to ask. They did not have time to prepare. Okay. So what I want to know from the three of you is two things. If a guy that I am dating says, what do you consider to be her best qualities? What would you say? And what advice would you give him for dating me?
Are we talking about real life?
Real life.
Whoa,
Real
Lord, you gotta plan that kind of stuff. Oh my! All right, run the options back again. Run them back.
What
So
would you tell him were my best qualities?
Okay.
And what advice would you give him in dating me?
Let me go first so I can get mine out. Everybody else can
God.
they can try to get. I'm going first this episode, y'all. Number one, I truly believe you put your all into people. I think you give these men 100% of yourself, whether they deserve it or not. I think you are 100% fully transparent. You wear your heart. I guess you call it on your sleeve, and you expose yourself. You're vulnerable, and I think that's needed, right? And then of course I also think you do it big. You know what I'm saying? You hang with Pam, you finna have a good time. This is not about to be some some parking lot pimping. This is about to be some Perry's. This is about to be some of that real. We about to be jet setting. You about to do Dubai next week, right? So that's what I'm gonna say, right? You authentic, you real, you vulnerable, and you know how to have a good time.
Yeah.
And what advice what advice would you give him?
Get a second job.
Oh my gosh.
Get a second and a third job, playboy, because ain't nothing cheap about that there. Good luck. She gonna give you the first one. We go at Dutch. But the Caymans, that's all you, bruh.
All right, KT, what you got?
That you really do, like B. Jones said, you do put your all into that relationship, and you just want somebody to do the same thing. Even though I make fun of you all the time, you're one of the dopest people that I know. You're caring.
Can we run that back so that I can?
It's on record.
Can I finish before I start saying some evil stuff? You're thoughtful. You always consider everybody else's feelings. But like somebody said in the thing, please no gifts from Walmart. So if you're watching, do not buy anything from Walmart. Probably a ribeye steak. That's probably the only thing she'll eat from there. But anything else?
Nah, she'll eat all the food from Walmart.
I don't know. If he came home with a bag full of Walmart groceries, she'd probably tell him, take it back, go to Target.
I shop at Walmart.
No, I was about to say she gonna eat from Walmart. She don't want her gifts from Walmart.
I don't know. I don't believe that. Show the proof. Go get me a Walmart bag right now. I bet that's all Target.
No.
No bags
down there, but it's more Walmart bags. Well, no, it's actually not because they tear up quick. So you really can't reuse them like you used to. So that would be the advice.
She also likes to have a good time too. She is the life of the party.
Okay. All right, Katie, what would you say?
So the same as them, like, when you're in and you give it your all. As far as advice, just put effort. Effort matters. Don't sleep on effort.
It takes a woman to reduce it to just effort. That's what it is, KD. That's what it is. Just effort. It's just effort. Okay. All right.
Wait, what you say, KT?
Our effort be so much. Both of y'all. It's just now, B. Jones. You remember on that show probably 2 or 3 episodes ago? They're like, yeah, if he got Taco Bell and made a little picnic dinner, I know damn well y'all wouldn't be rocking with that.
I try to tell you.
Yes, I would.
I would. Give me that #1 Taco Supreme Crunchy with a Pepsi.
See, that's what you get yourself. That ain't what him get you. Him that can't come on with no #1 spicy, whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
With them sauces.
She'll be on here next week talking about I can't believe this dude took me to a park and brought me.
I'm trying to tell you. If you broke, you just broke. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. Just say you ain't got it. We can do something else.
Now that's a Gemini. That's another part of Gemini.
It's still that. It's still that. It'll forever be that. If you ain't got it, just say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, but if somebody said, no, I'm sorry. Okay, no, hold up. Gemini is a person watching.
I don't know.
Because
Go ahead. Say what you gotta say. I don't care.
No, we already said all the good stuff. I'm just saying, hey,
Oh, if y'all want to say some bad stuff, what do y'all know about me that y'all be like, dude, you might want to watch out for?
Oh, y'all.
Gemini. Her nickname is Gemini, sir. Gemini is two personalities. There's a yin and a yang. There's a good and a bad. There's an angel on one shoulder, and there's a demon on the other one. Be ready to deal with that, because when that hat come off, it's a different.
Wait, the hat and the wig.
That's what I say. It's a different texture. It's a different texture when that hat come off. So that
Yaki. What were you about to say?
That Yaki become that 1B. Okay, so.
Katie, what were you about to say?
Oh no, I was just agreeing with Elena with the Chinese food. It's Chinese food or something with ranch. Oh, I love
ranch. Yes. Oh, hot wings. Garlic.
Yes, there you go. We can a picnic with hot wings and something to drink. There you go.
Oh, and she can eat too. So yes, hide your plate, because I think she may eat off your plate too. I'm just saying.
Wow, this went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. All right, well, that's all I got this week. Next week, I'm gonna have a very interesting story for y'all. So make sure you tune in. It'll be a dating chronicle. So
we back to those again. We get back to the OG. All right,
we're back to the dating chronicles, and I need some advice on things. So, Katie, don't do that, because I'm sweet. Anyway. Might taste like sugar, but I ain't shit sweet. That's what Megan Thee Stallion say. I didn't say that. But anyway, all right, it is time.
She was doing so good.
What? Who, me?
Yeah, then you just went.
Megan Thee Stallion?
Yeah, we probably won't be on next week, y'all.
I went P-Valley on you. All right, so it is time for the drop. Katie, let's talk about it.
So I was so excited for last week, and I, cried in a corner when y'all canceled the episode. So as y'all know, Beyonce dropped her Renaissance album, and I'm so in love with it. I don't understand why people do not like this album. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Like
it's so bomb. I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
To me, it's a road trip kind of. I'm about to bump it in the car when me and my girls get together. Like if we're about to go somewhere, we getting ready. Like, oh, turn on that new Beyonce. Hey, you won't break my soul.
So, B. Jones, did you listen to it?
No, I just heard that main track. You won't break my soul. I think I heard another track off of it, but I was jamming that new Juicy Smollett. I've been on that hard.
What?
Y'all ain't heard that new Juicy? Oh yeah, he back at it. He on y'all next right now.
Juicy?
Yeah, Juicy Smollett.
Thought you meant Juicy J. Oh shit.
Oh. And we are off.
Well, we'll see y'all in 2 weeks.
Yeah. It happens.
She taking the P-Valley stuff too far. That's what she's doing.
Mercedes is into the building.
Luckily, I had on
Wait, what happened, y'all?
You ain't see a camera?
Okay, if you didn't see it
live, the beauty of live television.
My camera
it ain't no censor. It ain't no blocking that. That was it. That was raw.
Hey, and if you know the bad thing about the B. Jones, you and I should have turned our heads, but we.
It wasn't nothing I could do. I was trying to pick a camera up over here on my end. I was like, wasn't nothing I could do.
the Gemini experience.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't wait for that to happen.
Yeah, the FCC coming for show. The FCC is coming for show.
Man, within 10 minutes, she just lost control, BJ.
I'm trying to tell you. Golly, Pam, you all right? You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, I see you getting them clicks for us. I appreciate that, though. way to fall on the sword for the team.
Oh, gosh.
Yep.
Way to fall on the sword for the team.
Where did KD go?
No, but listen, hey, real interesting fact. Speaking of Justice Smollett, I was on the plane and I was watching the Mighty Ducks Part 1. Did y'all know that he was in Mighty Ducks Part 1?
No, I didn't.
I don't think I saw Mighty Ducks.
You've never saw the Mighty Ducks?
We might have to do a whole show, a theme. That might be like the cover athlete might be the Mighty Ducks.
We've already done that before. We did that before.
No, we did sports at the movies. We need to do it again this year too. We need to do that every year, once a year. But we did sports at the movies, and Mighty Ducks is probably one of the dopest sports movies ever. 1, 2, and 3. So,
Okay.
but Juicy Smollett was in part 1.
Jussie.
David Chappelle said his name was Juicy.
Where did he go?
She said she's gonna be right back. That's what y'all do on here. Y'all just
That Nintendo, I'm telling you.
Live professionalism is just gone. We just take live breaks. Hey, I want to take a break. So
that's probably why we can't get sponsored by billionaires and somebody's home.
I'm sorry. Okay. Anyway. All right. Well, I'll do the coaches group. So KT, what is the coaches group for this week?
Well, I'm going to do it differently this week. I saw this on Instagram and somebody asked for their favorite 90s R&B group. So I'm going to give you choices. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You got Jodeci, Boys to Men, BBD, 112, Drew Hill, High Five.
Ooh.
Which one are you going with?
Oh.
I'll let you go first, Pam.
Give me my choices again.
Jodeci, Boys to Men, BBD, 112, Drew Hill, or High Five?
My favorite R&B. I'm gonna have to go with that damn Drew Hill.
Did you see the live thing that they just did?
Yes.
When they sang Beauty? Oh
yes.
My gosh. With Player?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go with Drew Hill.
I did not think anybody was gonna say Drew Hill on national television. I just didn't think it was gonna happen.
I love Drew Hill.
So okay.
Jodeci is next, and then I think
what must I say?
That would be my top 3.
Y'all crazy. Boys to Men is the greatest boy group of all time. They straight button up. Them boys brought polos in. They were macking. Like I tell these Thundercats nowadays can't even mack the girls because they didn't have that Boys to Men telling them what it was like, what to say to these women. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's Boys to Men all day.
But vocally, nobody can touch Boys to Men as a group.
But look at the hits, man. They was hit.
They got hits. But if I'm riding, I want
to listen to some Drew Hill and Jodeci. Yeah.
Got to go Jodeci.
Like I wish there was a way to mix, like you know how when you go on Apple and you try to, you do the little search and it says Jodeci Essentials. I wish there was a way to like mix the essentials in and just have.
You better make your own playlist. That should be.
Hey, Katie Dammit brought up a new name. You didn't say New Edition.
Yeah, because
they were a little bit older.
New Edition is New Edition.
You said BBD, but you didn't say New Edition.
Yeah, I said New Edition. Just think about this though. That's just like the Wheel of Fortune thing that we do on You Got Next. New Edition is up there, so we're just gonna take them.
I got you. I'm going Boys to Men. I'm going Boys to Men, man.
What about you, Katie?
I'm gonna go Drew Hill. At first, when you originally asked the question, because I really liked 112, but I don't. Like today's time, I don't listen to 112. I'm gonna pick Drew Hill first, and then I think Drew Hill, then Jodeci, and then like 112.
See,
I can
no, but for Boys to Men,
I'm trying to tell y'all about to stop disrespecting Boys to Men on this thing, man. Waters run dry. I mean,
we don't even talk anymore.
I mean,
I'll make love to you. Come on,
I like all that, but I feel like some of them.
It's not
let it snow
for me. It's not what we go to first.
The boys is cold.
Yeah, they cold. So actually, boys and men out of it too. They should
Motown Philly back up. Y'all get off here without. It's Boys to Men all the way. It ain't even.
I will say this.
It's not even a 1B. It's not even a 1B. It's 1 and it's a clear 2. It's a demarcation. It's Boys to Men and it's everything else. New Edition is the only one I can say could get with Boys to Men.
Okay. Well, who would you pick out of SWV?
No.
That's next week. I'm sorry.
I got that for next week.
This ain't even my segment. Let me just.
Yeah, stop playing Gemini for it. Yeah. Okay, but I will say this. The Coach's Groove this week is she's playing hard to get by High Five.
I just listened to that song.
Yeah. She just won't admit that she likes it. I ain't gonna hit that now.
Nice me.
Yeah, Pam hit it for you.
Thank you. Because I was cracking up and everything like I was Nintendo.
Okay, so send me that song because I don't think I've heard it before. So send it in the group.
You probably even born when that song came out.
It's still not an excuse, though, Kevin. It's not an excuse.
If you don't know what that's Tony Thompson, you know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, Katie, here you go. You got to go get.
I haven't been.
Hard to get.
I've never been to a family reunion. B.
What about Kissing Game?
Kissing Game.
I do know Kissing Game.
Quality Time. Oh yeah, you got. I'm sending it to you.
We heard Quality Time.
Oh, I don't think so.
Quality
Time. Get your girl. Gemini, get your girl. Get your girl.
I know. I gotta
get her. You know, we here. Get her there. Okay.
Well, just call me. Just call me when y'all have a family reunion so I can come because I've never been to one. So there.
Okay. All right.
You know do that? No, you know do the electric slide.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me tell y'all what's funny though. The family out here, they can't see it, but Pam has literally sent her that song in text live while we on the show. Like it's sitting in KD's ear messages right now.
Listen to it, so it was fresh on my playlist. Like, here we go. Yeah, gotta listen to that. All right. So B Jones, did you hear what I said? I want to come to the next family reunion in the booth. Okay.
Oh, you already know we're gonna do it big, man. We're gonna do it big.
I just want to come eat. All right.
You like crawfish?
Huh?
You eat crawfish?
I ain't finna do all that work, but yeah.
Oh my goodness, that's the tradition. That's the fun part.
I'll bust it open for her.
Oh,
what did you say, Katie? You said what about me?
I didn't say anything yet. I didn't get a chance to.
What I thought.
Oh man, I left my shoes on the other side, but we're gonna hold that sneaker. I'm gonna keep it a surprise. We're gonna hold that sneaker next weekend. But Kevin, let's go. This is a special shoe to me. I know a lot of y'all don't know. The people who rock with us week in after week out, they know that I'm a sneakerhead. They also know that my favorite Nike Air Max would be the Nike Air Max 97s. This is just one of my guilty favorites. When it was originally designed, it was intended to mimic the Tokyo Bullet Train. And this is a special year for the 97s, because any of y'all who ain't from Louisiana and you good at math, you know that 97 plus 25, they celebrating the 25th year of the sneaker. So Nike is just going all out. Now, if you look at this colorway, brown is just what's in right now. Brown is what you would see on the Travis Scotts, and it is literally taking the world by storm. It is a new crave or a new rage in the sneaker game. So I just like this shoe a whole lot. It's that they call that other color, I think it's called something like a wine pink or something like that, but it's really more of a cream kind of color, and this just seems like a very versatile shoe with the gum bottoms at the retail price of $185. It's a little bit normal, a little bit higher dollar amount than what we'll typically see when the 97s or Air Maxes come in, but bruh, is y'all looking at this sneaker. Now, the reason I dropped this sneaker this week is because it's not coming out this Saturday, but you got 9 days. So start making your plans right now. This is not one of those shoes that you can get in the raffles. It's typically going to be just you walk in the store, first come, first serve. You can probably jump on the Sneak app and get them as well. But this is the first one of a major collection that's coming out. And then in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to drop y'all another brown sneaker, part of the hemp collection, that is going to be an Air Max 1 version. All right, so let's go around the room, Kevin. Let's see what we got, man. Gemini Jones, what you think about the hemp Air Max 97? You would buy them? Would you rock them? All right, what about you? What'd you say?
I'm trying to do better.
I like that. I like that. Effort is all the effort over excuses. All right, Ms.Manhattan.
Effort over excuses. I like that. Y'all, so fun fact about me, I am a sucker for shoes with a gummy bottom. So it's a thumbs up for me.
Fellas, y'all heard it. Reede, what you got, man?
You already know the answer to that, B. Come on, man.
You got some 97s, KT? I ain't seen you. Oh, yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. I see you some 97.
I got the SLT 97.
Yeah, I was about to say you got the SLT 97s. Y'all already know. This is a super sexy pair of shoes to me. Katie, damn it, I don't know, man. We going to have to go get a drink and talk about this one. Everybody in the comments, everybody to be thumbs up on these shoes. They special edition, the colorway smooth. You can rock them, boys. Hey, let's go. Let's go get them. 185. It's on you. It's all eyes on me. Let's go.
All right. It is time for the pick six. But KT, I did want to point out that you did leave Jagged Edge out of that.
They weren't worthy.
Gosh, you did.
They weren't worthy. They're not worthy.
Yeah.
Were they 90s? They were 2000, I thought. Remember, I said 90s.
Let me see it.
Nah, Jagged Edge was 90s, dog. I'm almost certain Jagged Edge.
They were like late 90s, all right?
They
Yeah.
had
Maybe
guys
late
when I was in
90s.
college.
Well, hey,
Yeah, I'm almost certain that was
no,
90s.
I saw this on Instagram, so they didn't have Jagged Edge. So,
Well, you could have added it on there. Anyway, go
well,
on.
you don't tell me how to run my segment.
They have Soul for Real on that neither.
Yeah, 98.
All right, KT, let's go to work, man. Let's take this show back over. The Pick Six is the part of the show where we're going to take the ball and we about to return it to the end zone and we're going to talk some sports. Kevin, football is back. Are you ready, sir?
Yeah, man, I'm ready for the regular season. Let's go.
All right, well, pick number 1. Pittsburgh Pirates baseball player Rodolfo Castro made an incredible play the other night as he slid into third base. His cell phone popped out of his back pocket. Kevin, do you have an issue with this?
I don't, but why would you have a cell phone during the game like that? But I really don't have a problem with it.
Well, I can answer the question for you, and I do have a problem with it. You got a cell phone in your pocket because the game is freaking boring. You got to have something else to do instead of spending your 4 hours paying attention to the game and watching stuff that's going on. It's not interactive enough. If the players got phones trying to keep in contact with folks and keep themselves entertainment, hey, MLB, that's a clue. You got to make the game better and more interactive for fans. That ain't going to get it.
But
What were you about to say, Pam? Oh, okay.
If I'm Instagram, though, I'm using it as a commercial. Slide to somebody DM. That's perfect.
Slide to somebody DM. I like that, Kevin. All right, pick number 2. We saw the theatrics take place this week. Kevin Durant versus the Nets. Whose side are you on, Kevin? You got to pick a side. Pick a side. Let's go.
This is an easy one because he's the one that wanted Steve Nash. Him and Kyrie signed up and said they want Steve Nash.
Okay.
Now you want the general manager and Nash gone. He's doing entirely too much. I can't rock with KD on this one.
So you trading KD?
I would trade him and get what I can get because you can get something that you want.
And that's why you kick it with KD, because y'all both go cost us a primetime spot replacing the Breakfast Club. No, you get rid of Steve Nash, not today, not tomorrow.
No. I would get rid of Steve Nash, but he said the GM
Kevin Durant is one of the top 4 or 5 players in the league. I don't care about the injuries. You did everything in your possible power to obtain a Kevin Durant. You knew who Kevin Durant was. You knew he was emotional. You knew he wasn't a leader. You knew he wasn't a locker room guy. We've seen evidence of it at every single spot he's been, from Oklahoma City to Golden State. You expected him to be something he wasn't, so now you invested everything in him. Stick by
you
your
cannot
man.
get rid of your
Let
GM
him pick your next coach. Let him pick your next coach. Last time I checked, Steve Nash can't get me 40.
No, I guarantee I'll get rid of Steve Nash in a heartbeat, but you can't get rid of the GM too.
Now Steve Nash should have never been given the job.
Exactly.
You were incompetent for promoting that man over some of these other coaches that were qualified.
But KD and Kyrie wanted him.
You know what? You pay KD and Kyrie and keep the team intact, because that's what this thing is all about. Without a KD and a Kyrie, nobody cares about the Brooklyn Nets. Let's call a spade a spade.
Well, they ain't gonna care about him because I would trade him. I'm sick of him.
All right, Kevin, you've been talking about music a lot, man. I saw this beautiful highlight of this kid. He's I think he's an Hispanic kind of guy. He was in the bullpen and he ran out and they played this song and the horns was going on. And when I tell you the New York Met fans went absolutely crazy, it kind of reminded me of when Mariano Rivera used to come out to the Sandman. So my question to you, Kevin, what would be your closing picture theme song? What song would you walk out of that dugout and go all the way across that field to get that crowd hype?
You know, I'm not gonna go R&B or hip hop. I'm gonna go Queen.
Which one though?
Another One Bites the Dust.
Oh, that's a nice closer. I'm coming out to the Chicago Bulls anthem, man. They gonna feel me, man. When they hit that gate, it's gonna boom, boom, and I'm running out there to the mound, man. Do you remember John Rocker coming out? Now, Kevin, would you walk or would you run? Would you walk all the way out there and make them wait, or would you run?
Oh, my theme song is just real dope. I'm walking. Oh, they got to drive me out there one. I ain't running.
I like that though, KD. Damn it, KD. Here I go. Hey, you come out to that. Boom, no. That's gonna be live. That's gonna be a crunk ending. All right, Kevin. Hall of Fame game. Football is back.
Yes. Well, we was coming out.
My bad. Well, Pam, what Gemini Jones? What are you coming out the dugout with? What are you coming out the pitching room? To the mound.
Taking ass doing thought shit. Hands on my knees. Hands on my knees.
Ain't nobody gonna be scared of that, Pam. Ain't nobody's gonna be scared to crowd. You gonna have just everybody gonna be twerking.
They're gonna be distracted.
What about
Cam,
you?
you got one? You got one, KD?
Yeah, I think for me it's gonna be, what is it? Not a player. I just crush a lot.
That'll be, hey,
crushing everything.
I like that. I like that. All right, so now we can talk football. Y'all did good, ladies. Y'all did good. I appreciate that. All right, Kevin. So did you watch the Hall of Fame game? Any takeaways?
Yeah, it just makes me just even hungrier for the regular season, man. Because I mean, I'm watching football. I'm watching the preseason, but can't really get just invested in it like I want to.
Do you think we need to get rid of preseason?
Not the whole preseason, because you got guys trying to fight for a spot. So I wouldn't get rid of all of it.
Yeah, I don't take anything away from preseason football other than the fact that players are already going down with year-long injuries. We've seen 2 stars that was going to have big years already go out. So I'm praying everybody stay safe the rest of this preseason. Now, Kevin, I saw
Now, B. Jones, I want you to hold on to what you just said. How you said you don't take much from the preseason. We'll talk about that on a later episode.
No, I listen. Winning is winning, though, Kevin. When you lose, you lose. Hey, I don't care what it is.
Yeah,
I told you, we playing Tiddlywink. We playing Tiddlywinks. I'm going all out. I'm competitive.
No, I totally get that. But you said it was going to affect our season.
And it did. Y'all didn't win the Super Bowl. Y'all didn't even. Y'all
let
the
losing. We made it to the playoffs. We made it to the playoffs, right?
It got swacked by Debo.
Yes, we
As a
did.
matter of fact, look at you. You got nervous.
But what did the preseason have to do with us getting beaten in the playoffs?
Okay, Debo in here? Debo, somebody let Debo in the show? Look, he nervous right now.
That's probably
the way he did, y'all. All right, Kevin, let's finish this thing up. Now, I saw an interesting article. Of course, you know, Mad Dog and Stephen A. Smith, they say outlandish stuff to try to get emotions. But I saw that the NFL is ranking or crowning Joe Burrow as the best quarterback in the AFC North. Now, my first instinct was the young man that earned it, but then I started thinking about it. Is this a slap in the face or disrespect to Lamar Jackson?
Yes, it is. Lamar Jackson actually won the MVP.
Yeah, former MVP.
Yeah, I get that you made to the Super Bowl. I totally get that.
And lost. You made it to the Super Bowl and lost.
But they also put him above Matt Stafford, who won a Super Bowl.
Well, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about the AFC North.
They did a quarterback ranking, and him and Herbert were above Stafford.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I can't sit up here and say it's a disrespect to Lamar, but if I'm Lamar, you gotta take the stuff like that. Them kind of clippings. I ain't gonna get on the IG and go at somebody like Kevin Durant would, but Lamar got to take that personal. Lamar got to take that personal. He got to show these folks that hey, he ain't nothing to be trifed with. And as a Lamar, if I'm a Baltimore Raven or a Lamar Jackson fan, I 100% take offense to this statement. That is utterly crazy. Joe Burrow is good, but Lamar Jackson he's history. This man is going to probably be a first or second ballot Hall of Fame if his career continues on the projection. So hey, let's stop talking crazy. All right, Kevin. I saw another article. And it was just talking about the metaverse and how they interacting and making sports fun again. But my question to you is, would you pay money? Would you pay NFL game tickets to actually attend a game using the metaverse through a VR?
No, that sounds like it's a little too much for me. Just give me a regular TV and some crank. I think that could be like.
What if they gave you you could be in the locker room before the game, or you could sit anywhere in the stands you wanted to sit, or you could be on the sidelines, or just getting all kind of access? Would that interest you?
I think that would be cool, but yeah, I think we maybe doing a little bit too much.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want to go to a game in the metaverse. I think that'll be. I want to run out the tunnel. They had a camera run out the tunnel with them and everything. Man, I want to
run into a wall and now you're knocked out. And it's just
all right, y'all. Well, listen. Next week we're gonna kick it back up with the top players. Next week we're gonna do 12 through 7 on wide receivers. So don't forget to send in your list so we can give them the Sports Life Talks top 12 wide receivers, and then of course we're gonna close it out with quarterbacks in the next couple of months. The next couple of weeks. All right. But that is all we got for the Pick Six. Oh, and also we'll start back doing betting odds and fantasy here pretty soon too. So we're gonna have a fun time with this segment. We're gonna make this thing crack. Let's go.
Yeah, we need to do a 10-team fantasy league though.
Bro, you already know what happened every time you play me in fantasy.
Did you win a championship? There
what
we go.
Happened?
You already know. You already know, bro.
Did you win a championship in that league?
Who? No, I don't know. I can't remember. I was
Yeah,
in too
the
many
answer is
leagues.
no. So
Did you win it?
I know I didn't win it. My team
All right,
just went
then.
down. Remember, I had Derrick
long as
Henry.
I whooped you. Long as I
Derrick
whooped you.
Henry went down and Lamar. Oh, it was just crazy. All right, let's go.
All right, y'all. That's it for me.
All right, B. Jones, you know what? You might as well keep talking. Let's go and get this yeet.
All right. Well, y'all know we back at the Yeats, and man, I know I love doing sports eats, and I promise y'all that the football season is going to bring plenty of crazy stories from football players doing iconic things. But this week, to finish out, before we get deep into football, I saw a story about Alina Wicker. Now, what's special about this young lady is she is 13 years old, and she was recently accepted into medical school. She is the youngest Black student to ever get into medical school. She started reading books, high school level books, at the age of 2 and 3 years old. And she was also the youngest intern in NASA history. Now, being smart wasn't enough for her. Even though she graduated high school at the age of 12 last year in 2021, she is now a student at both Arizona State University and Oakwood University, where she is simultaneously earning 2 separate undergraduate degrees in biological sciences. She was just recently accepted into Alabama. And in order to give back, she started a program called Brown STEM. It's for kids, African-American kids with interest in engineering. And she was also nominated for the Times Kid of the Year. So I don't know if I'm going to find a story more yeet worthy than that. We got to send a shout out to this young 13-year-old queen. This little Nubian princess is doing big things. I mean, she might be moving to Wakanda next week with all that technology and all that stuff she doing. So, hey, Alina Wicker, you super smart, you intelligent, you are extraordinary by every word of definition. You are elite, you are tenacious, and you deserve a yeet.
All right, y'all. So it is time for the 2-minute warning. What shout outs do y'all have this week? B. Jones, who you shouting out?
I'm shouting out Chris Angel, man. Went to the Magic Show in Vegas, and my boy Chris Angel, y'all ain't gonna believe this. My wife got called up on stage. She was part of the whole Magic bit. And,
oh my God!
And Chris Angel is recorded the show, so I'm hoping we're gonna be able to have a watch party and and just laugh our hearts out. But shout out to Vegas though, man. Hey, we did it big out there. Hey, I need y'all to start that GoFundMe though. Because I see why Pam was calling Kevin and asking for money out of the funds, but it's expensive. It's super expensive, but we had a blast. So, you know what? That's what I'm going to send my shout out to my 85-year-old grandmother, who we celebrated her birthday, got to see all the family, hugs, love everywhere. It was a good time.
The granny get on them tables.
Man, when I tell you, it was this one machine. It was that one machine called Wild Wolf Run. And we all knew. We were like, well, Mama, hey, we knew if we went to that one little seat, she was gonna be sitting right there.
Right there. Hey, where Big Mama at? I don't know. But check over there in the Wild Wolf.
And she had the time of her life though. She had a blast. We all had a blast. And so shout out to my grandma, shout out to my family. Love y'all. We got to do that thing again. 86. Let's go.
KT?
I'm gonna give it out to my son Cam. That's my oldest, who'll be an 8th grader this year. Okay. Looking at the schedule, he has all honors classes, even band. And for me, I like going to school. He loves going to school, so he, was meet the teacher tonight. So he's excited. He's walking real fast to go meet this teacher. So I hope that
ain't no telling what's gonna happen next year.
I know. I'm hoping that love for learning and education sticks. Yeah. Because they can take him far. So shout out to Cam. Love you, son.
Shout out to Cam, and I'm gonna get on you behind closed doors, KT, because I ain't finna step on his shout out. But you know good and well you don't like no school. You don't like nothing about no school.
I said that I liked school. I'm talking about when I was his age.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't get you to pick up a book right now for nothing.
Why do I need to pick up a book when I go to work?
Kevin won't even read the script. Kevin won't even read the script. He won't even write the script because he don't want to read.
I don't read it either.
We know.
We know, yeah.
I'm just messing with you, Pam. I'm just messing with you.
Lady, who you shouting out this week?
I had a shout out earlier and it left. So I'm just gonna give a shout out to everybody in the comments and that came through tonight. Shout out to y'all and thank y'all for coming.
All right, I want to shout out to all the kids going back to school. I know it came up on y'all real quick this year, but shout out to everybody going back to school, and shout out to Terrence's coach who just had his second daughter yesterday, Miss Jordan. So shout out to everybody having babies.
You trying to add one?
I'm not shouting them out.
Man.
And last but not least, rest in peace, Bill Russell, man. You gave us this episode. Thank you for all you did, man. So rest in peace. R.I.P. Bill. Rest in power. There we go.
Rest in power. All right, and I just wanted to say Junior's worth $600 million. I was misquoted.
Sheesh. Let us get 2.5.
Forget his wife. We're gonna fight the wife.
You ain't lying.
Anyway, all right then, y'all. That concludes our show for this evening. We hope that you had a good time, and I hope y'all got a good show. Y'all want to rewind to about the 38th minute.
I hope we're here next week, because there's a lot of stuff in that last 10 minutes or the 10-minute span where it just got rough. And we were
It did. I'm sorry. But thank y'all for joining us. We love y'all, and we will catch y'all next week. I might not be here next week. I'm on PTO.
You already said your storytelling next week. Too late. You gotta come.
Yeah, you gotta come. You just promised everybody.
How about you do this? How about you record the video and we'll just play it during your segment?
No, because we got to be able to make fun of them. We got to be able to get on that.
You gotta come.
She got to be in attendance.
Okay.
That's right.
Hey, you wherever you going, you got Wi-Fi.
You're right. It starts at 5. I'll just leave early and come back at 7:30.
Yeah, you got Wi-Fi. All right, we'll see you next week.
Let's say that now. She ain't coming.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
You already know what time it is, Sports Life Talk, and if you didn't know, you didn't set your reminder. You need to set your reminder, man. Sports Life Talk through your speakers and your headphones. Get to know the name and let your friends know. Ask who's got their game on lock, like a chain around a box, no bento. Legos in the end zone, building on a height from the scoreboard that we're adding to. Consistent with the content on a whole different magnitude. Working front to back like a lateral pass, and the attitude matches the aptitude. That's why we're glad to do Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah. Sports Life Talk, counting down the clock till the next episode drops, yeah.